Hey, welcome to another video. It is Friday, and I have a long weekend. It sounds great, doesn't it? Like, Jonesy, you're never bloody at work. I am. I did 4 days this week, but South Island is totally different than the North Island, as in, like, we get a lot of snow and crap weather. So I got a text from Jason last night saying the trains are not running today down here. They're the cargo trains that have all our containers for all our stuff to deliver due to snow in Cronwell and Queenstown, and so there's no work for me today. But I still get paid. So this is the third time this has happened this winter already, and I've been paid every time. So I literally get paid 10 hours to stay home. So I'm not going to complain. Debbie is off at the supermarket. My God, today was the first time in ages I've had to put any petrol in the car. Put petrol in the car. I thought, oh, I'll fill it up. So I put $100 in. Oh, Jonesy, you fucking idiot. I put $100 in and it gave me like just over half a tank. I was like, mate, it's getting crazy. It's getting absolutely crazy. I don't know. I just don't understand it. But I don't, it's not for me to understand, is it? Anyway, I thought, because I've got myself a day off and Debbie's at the shop, I'm going to do a little bit of a blow your own trumpet sort of thing. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I've had people say to me, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? When we moved, obviously, if you've been following me for ages, you would have seen that I had that mini stroke in Rufakaitu up at the North Island. I was on a farm. We had a house full of furniture like everyone does. But we sold everything to move down to the South Island. So we came down here with literally the boot full. And when I'm talking about the boot full, I mean like clothes for me, Debbie and Sophie. And we had a few personal little knickknacks, that's about it. But we came down here with a boot, a load of stuff. I'm just going to turn the jug on, mind the noise. And that's what we came down here with. And I said to Debbie, give me a year and we will get this place back to how we want it, in a way, if you get my drift. And I just want to make this video, and yeah, I suppose I am blowing my own trumpet, but I'm also showing people that don't, and it's hard to describe, but don't, if you're ever in a situation where you had to leave your home and you got sick and you have to get rid of things and you need to do this and you need to do that and you have to start again, and you're sitting at 48 years old, 49 years old, how the hell are you going to ever do it? You can do it. It is possible. You've still got to pay, all your rent and your power and your phone and everything. But if you just, it's hard for me to describe how I've done it. I've just had to go to work. I've had to go to work, and every time I get paid, I either put some money towards buying something I've seen, or I buy something every time I get paid. So me and Debbie haven't been, in saying this, it's a lie as well. What did she do there? Oh, nothing. That's a bit of sellotape. Okay, I didn't even see that. Sorry, just talking about me little pretend dog. It's not a dog. Tin toy or whatever the hell it is. So that's how we do it. Me and Debbie, I was going to say, don't go out for dinner very much and stuff, but we have been going down to Cronwell quite a lot. We are actually going down to Cronwell again in 2 weeks' time to go skiing for the weekend at our friend's batch or holiday home. If you followed my channel, you'll see that house way back. I'm going to make a video when we go down there this time showing you around the place. And the only reason we get to go down there is because Debbie's friend owns it and it is an Airbnb, but we don't have to pay for it because Debbie's very good friends with the owner. So that's our little perk we get. So you might always think, oh, Jones, you're always going to Cronwell. You're always going to Cronwell. It's because we don't have to pay to go there. Well, we've got to pay our petrol. But apart from petrol, we don't have to pay any accommodation or anything like that. So that's why we try to go away down there as often as we can. And of course, Cronwell's 20 minutes from Queenstown, which is the snow, which is skiing. So why would you not do it? Anyway, I was going to show you around a little bit of the house, how the house is looking now, things we've bought, things we've made. There is still a big ass. I'm a little bit like, maybe it's too big. But when you look around the house, you'll see that everything we bought is huge. I don't know why I have a fascination with buying ultra big furniture. I've always had this problem. I've always liked over the top furniture. And because we've got such a small apartment, it does take up the whole apartment. But it's what I like to do, and it's how I do it. And I've got a mirror I've just bought, and I'm picking it up tomorrow, and it's like 1.4 meters long by 1 meter high, and it's got a big oak Rimu sort of surround around it. So I'll show you that one day on another video sometime. But it's extremely too big. I'm thinking about putting it onto this. It's going to go there. Now from the curtain to the edge here, I don't know if it's going to fit in there or not. But if it doesn't, I'm going to put it above the fireplace. Well, the pretend fireplace, the heater that looks like a fireplace, kind of. So I'm going to show you what we've done anyway. Stop rambling, show you how we're getting on. But one thing I'm really happy to say now is because we came into this apartment, it was fully furnished. We've put all the storage, the furniture in this house in storage, which we're allowed to do. We've spoken to the landlord about it, and we've got a great relationship with her, so that's fine. But everything now in this house is ours. But when we came here, we had nothing but our sheets and our pillowcases and our duvets and I think a few towels. So everything you're about to see now is we've achieved in 10 months. I did ask Debbie to give me a year, and we've nearly achieved it. So I'll give you a quick little tour of the house, or the apartment, and show you around. And then there's some stuff that I've also made when I was at work. This is when I was working on the farm, not now at Mainfreight. So I'll turn you around. So just remember everything you see, and yes, there's some dishes still on the sink, but whatever. So everything we have now we own, which is bloody marvellous. I mean, like I've just put... Oh, let me show you this cool thing I did. We bought this steel sort of bookcase thing. We bought the steel kind of bookcase thing from We Are Stationery, and I didn't want it as a bookcase. I wanted it to go over the toilet because we don't have a lot of storage. This is our daughter Sophie's room. This is her room now. So her room has come a long way. You may think, wow, this is extremely pretty cool for a young girl. Everything she has in here, she's paid for. She gets an allowance every week, she saves up, and she pays for everything. So this is all hers. She owns it. So yeah, she's, well, I mean, obviously not like bedding and stuff, but when I'm talking about like TV and stuff like that, this is all her own money. That's done it. So it's very cool. So I'm going to show you this thing that I've got. So this is that bookcase, and then I took the two corners off, the boards off, and we put it in the bathroom. So we could put a few towels on there, toilet rolls, and then a few plants and stuff. But it also looks cool, but it also gives you a little bit of storage in the bathroom, because our bathrooms, like you can see, it's not massive. So it gives you that little bit of storage. And then we're still on our way up. We're trying to make, as you can see, a family wall going up the stairs. And then I bought some plants a while ago, and I decided to hang them up there because, I don't know, I like it. And then we move around to, the kitchen. This is cool. My old jug went bang, so I bought a new one, but I had to buy one with the bloody fascinated, look, blue lights. So as it's boiling, it lights up blue. Small things, eh? As you've seen in dining table, we've bought this little lamp. Boy, that looks really orange in the picture. It's not when you're standing here. I don't know, I just bought this off Facebook Marketplace. That, as you've all seen before, our sort of fireplace heater that changes colours, but I made all the surround for it and stained it. I've just got my deer horns up there. Now, that clock there will probably end up zooming over to here because I think my mirror is too big for there, and my mirror will end up there, I'm pretty sure. What's new in here? That's a little dog thing I was talking about before. We got some red throws to go over the couch. I got rid of my other TV and I bought a 60-inch Panasonic. So that's quite cool. Now, when I was at work on the farm, we had old pallets and things, and even though it's grim and grey and yucky outside, yeah, so I made those out of some pallets at work when I was on the farm. That's all it is, it's just pallet wood screwed together, and I've painted them. And then we put a couple of palms in there, in the plant holders. So that's what that is. So as you can see, like, it's not a big house, but it's very comfortable. We've made it our own. I still need to get a sound bar. I want to get a sound bar for up there, but like I said, we just go along slowly and easily as we go, and buy things when we get paid. And if we can't afford to buy it, we don't. But yeah, this mirror I'm looking at is huge. It takes up that whole bloody wall there, but it's got this real nice thick, like that, thick wood around it, which I really like. So I wanted to get that. So that's a look. I wasn't going to really show you our bedroom. It's just a bedroom with a bed and drawers and shit like that. But that's what we've been able to do. And yes, it's very, like you'd say, very packed in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. But it's, look, it's very comfortable. And it's just the sort of stuff we like, kind of a rusty kind of look. Yeah, so it's very, but I'm just, well, sorry, my finger's right in the way. But I just wanted to show you that, you know, like, people say, oh, how do you do this? How can you do that? How can you do that? I suppose it all depends on your mindset, and we're not a wealthy family at all, and I do mean at all. We are like everybody else. We live week to week, but every time I get paid, me and Debbie have a, see, so a lot of people go out for dinner every week, or go and do things every week, or da-da-da, or da-da-da, whatever it is they do. We buy a piece of furniture or something for our house. So, just had to blame me sugar deal. So the way we do it is, I'm very lucky I have Debbie, because Debbie's pretty good with money. I mean, I'm pretty good with money these days, but if I have it and it's spare, I'll spend it. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'll spend it because I like nice things around my house. I like to come home from work and be comfortable. So, you know, instead of going out for dinner and paying $120 for a meal and a glass of wine, I'll spend $120 on something for the house. But in saying that, we still do go out every now and then. Not that often, but we were in Cronwell, like I said, 2 weeks ago. We were out for dinner, went to Queenstown, had lunch, stayed in there for 2 days, and then come home and we're off again in 2 weeks' time. So we do go out for dinner. Anyway, so what we do is we get our pay in, and I'm telling you, I get paid weekly now. I used to get paid fortnightly. Now I get paid weekly. I love it. It's just easier to work everything and do everything, and Debbie seems to find it really simple to budget and do everything she has to do. So we always, obviously, I suppose, like everyone, it's not like it's a big secret, we pay our rent. First thing that comes out is our rent. Always pay your rent first. No matter what you've got going on in your life, pay your rent first. You pay your rent first, everything else, and I know you probably think this sounds arrogant, but nothing else matters after rent. In the way of, as long as you pay your rent, you've got a home. Yeah, so you've got a home. So no matter what happens, you've got a home. Well, that's our motto. Might not be yours, and that's fine, but it's our motto: pay your rent. Because what it does is it gives you a home, and it gives you a good name. We rent privately, but if we're ever to leave here, we'll be able to go to her and say, "Can we get a reference?" Da, da, da. And that, you know, it goes a long way in life, especially these days with the house shortage and whatever's going on. So what we do is we pay our rent. Now, if we have a phone bill or a power bill or whatever's in, we pay it. We don't. Sometimes we'll get a power bill and a phone bill in the same week, and that used to be a bit of a pain, especially now our power bills are quite high. But because we have that heater going all the time, we have a dehumidifier going downstairs, and everything else that goes on, it gets quite high. But I'd rather be comfortable and warm than cold and uncomfortable. So that's just how we are, and that's how we do it. But what we'll normally do is 1 week we'll pay, like yesterday when I got paid, Mum paid our phone bill, and our phones are all connected to, like, so our internet, phones, Debbie has Netflix or something, part of the phone deal or something. We pay that all in one bill, and then we'll leave it, and the next week we'll pay the power, and then we'll just circle it. We'll just circle our bills like that. So we did have Sky TV. I got rid of Sky. It was $80 a month, and I sat here, I don't know, probably for about 3 or 4 weeks saying to Debbie, why do I have Sky? You know what I used Sky for? I used it to record my programs that I wanted to watch when I was at work. I didn't really watch a lot of sport. We didn't have movies on it, nothing. And I was thinking, I'm paying $80 a month to record programs. So then when I bought my new TV, it's got, Netflix and YouTube and all that sort of stuff. And then I just get a TV on demand and watch the programs I would have recorded. And it's $80 a month. I mean, might not sound a lot to someone, but $80 a month is an item you can buy for your house. Or $80 of petrol you can put in your car so you can drive to Cronwell. So it adds, if you think about it. If we go to Cronwell once every 2 months, and once a month I put away $80 for spare because I didn't have to pay the Sky bill, 80 and 80 is 160. There's my gas to go to Cronwell, home and around to work for the week. So it hasn't actually cost me 160 at all. It hasn't cost me anything because I just would have paid it on Sky and fuel. So that's how we look at it. So we've got the basics: rent, power, phone, food. Debbie's... Even Ryan says, Mum, how do you do it? Debbie's very good with money with food. She can feed us. And we don't go without. We do not go without anything. But she's just... At the supermarket, man, she's really good at being able to pick out food, and she can still get a hell of a lot of food for, I don't know, $250 or something for 3 people. So that's what we do. We pay our rent first, and then we pay our bill. Then we'll put a budget together. Sometimes she needs more for groceries because obviously you've got cleaning products and la-da-da. She'll put a budget for groceries. If there's any other bills we've got coming in or going out, we'll pay those. Then we'll put so much money towards petrol, depending on if Debbie needs the car during the week or if I do and her. And then we add up what's left. And if we're after a big ticket item, we'll go, okay, we can't afford it. We'll put that money into a second account, and then the following pay, we'll put that amount back in there, and we've got enough to buy our item. So we haven't got a credit card bill. I do have a credit card. I don't use my credit card. I have used it in the past, but I don't use my credit card because as soon as I use my credit card, I've got a bill and a debt. So save, pay for it, cash, I own it. So everything in the house here we own. We don't have any debt towards anything we own. But other things are smaller, like we bought that light I showed you. That light there. Mind my finger, I apologise. That light there we bought on Facebook Marketplace for $50. Wrong with it, just people didn't want it anymore. I saw it and I bought it. So that's how we buy things. Obviously some of the furniture, the couch, the TV, the bigger items take longer because they're bigger. But that's how we've done it, and I'm happy with what we've achieved. None of it's going up my fucking nose anymore, so that certainly saves money. And obviously my job now pays more than farming, and I work less, and yeah. I don't know if you can see it or not or tell, but I'm really content in life now. I'm really content. Ryan and Ariel are coming over tomorrow for dinner. We try to have them over sort of every 10 days if we can, because they're just around the corner, and why would you not have your kids and your daughter-in-law to come down if you can? So that's what we're up to, and then this weekend's just a pretty lazy weekend. Next weekend is another 4-day week because we've got Makariki. Oh, I can't say it. Don't judge me. Matariki. Okay, don't judge me. You know what I mean by it. We've got a long weekend. I'm trying to pronounce it, but I'm absolutely... I can't even pronounce English words right. So, yeah. But we've got that weekend. And then the following week, we've got a full week of work. And then the next week, we're off to Cronwell to go skiing. And some bits and pieces like that. So that'll be cool. But I just thought I'd give you a bit of a catch-up with the house, what we've done, how it's looking. And whatever it is you're wanting in life, it doesn't matter if it's a new couch or a new car or a better job or to stop smoking or to stop drinking or whatever it is, look at Jonesy and just say, like you can achieve it. It's in here. I'm battling with the smoking thing. I bought a vape. I'll show you my vape. I bought a vape. I spent quite a bit of money on it. I bought a vape. It's not a cheap, nasty one. It's a big one. And I want to give up smoking. Not because I can't afford smoking, but because I just want to give it up. Because I've given up everything that is bad for me, and I can't. The smoking is really, it's the last thing. But I failed on the vape. I failed. I went back to a smoke, but I'm not going, okay, that's it, no more, that's it. I'll stop smoking again shortly and I'll pick up the vape and I'll try again. And this is my one battle that I'm battling with, my one battle that I can't seem to beat. But the day I give up 100% is the day I'll never give up, because I'll quit. So that's what I'm trying to do. I will succeed one day, hopefully before I die from not succeeding. But that's what I mean. I understand how you all are when battling for something in life and you're trying to get, buy, create or do. I'm the same. I'm no different. So I'm battling with it. But I just keep smoking, and then a week later I go, okay, let's stop. I'm going to try vaping again. And then that's just how I do it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't beat myself up about it. My family do not beat me up over it. They don't give me shit. They're always very supportive, and that helps, having someone supportive. Every time, I've probably tried to quit smoking in the last 2 years about 8 times. And, Debbie or Ryan or Ariel or Sophie, no one ever, oh, you loser, you didn't do it. Because that wouldn't help. They're all like, okay, cool, I'm proud of you. You lasted 2 days or 3 days. This one was 3.5 days this time, which is not sounding like a long for you, but for me it was a bloody long time. But just keep going, keep persevering, keep trying again, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So if there's anything you guys are trying to succeed in life, just remember, just keep going, keep trying. And if you fail, get up, try again. If you fail, get up, try again. If you fail, get up, try again. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. That's what you got to do, don't stop. Yeah, so I hope this video is, you've enjoyed it. I hope you like seeing around our house. It's only small, but we really like it. It used to be our house. Now it feels like our home. And this here, you can hear it. I love the smell of it. It's cinnamon and custard. I just have to get used to going bong instead of This has got nicotine in it. It's not like I'm lacking in nicotine. It's just holding this, having this, and having that. It's just how I am. It's my addictive personality. I just got to get used to it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed looking around the house. If there's anything you want to know, see, let me know. Otherwise, be good. I'll catch you in the next video.